Labour will kill growth and derail Britain's recovery if the government hikes up taxes. Leading Conservatives have warned ahead of Chancellor Rachel Reeves's landmark statement in the Commons tomorrow. Tories believe Ms Reeves is preparing the ground for a tax bombshell that will be dropped in the upcoming budget. Labour says that Britain is broken and that the Chancellor will reveal the mess that populist politics has made of the country. But Shadow Chancellor Jeremy Hunt warned, their motive is clear. Having promised not to raise taxes 50 times before the election, they now need a pretext, but trying to scam the British people so soon after being elected is a high-risk strategy doomed to fail. He insisted that Britain has a healthy, growing economy and accused Labour of peddling a fiction. Shadow Chief Secretary Laura Trott, writing in the Sunday Express, said that businesses, families and pensioners will be caught dangerously off guard by Labour's new economic agenda. She said, such a move will kill growth, stifle investment, and hamper competitiveness, delivering a hammer blow to a now recovering economy and putting at risk all of the hard-fought progress we have made. Security Minister and Tory leadership contender Tom Tugendhat said, the truth is clear, Labour hid their plans to put tax up, and now they're already back to their old ways of higher taxes, more spending and more control over people's lives. 5 years of this will cause untold damage to our country. 10 years would be a national disaster. But Labour's Pat McFadden, Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, said, after 14 years of Conservative failure, the Labour Party is calling time on the sticking plaster politics of populism. The electorate sent this changed Labour Party to government with a clear mandate to restore economic stability, grow the economy and build the homes we need. We will not shy away from being honest with the public about the reality of what we have inherited. We are calling time on the false promises that British people have had to put up with, and we will do what it takes to fix Britain. Ms Reeves is expected to claim there is a £20 billion hole in the national finances. It is reported this could lead to delays to road and hospital schemes. However, it is said she is likely to meet the recommendations of independent pay review bodies that public sector workers should receive above-inflation wage increases of 5% in 2024-25, James Price of the Adam Smith Institute said. In the absence of high growth, spending cuts or aggressive borrowing, we could be looking at imminent tax hikes. The Chancellor has ruled out increasing VAT, income tax or national insurance, but it is feared that hikes in inheritance tax or capital gains tax could be on the way. John Longworth, a former Director General of the British Chamber of Commerce and Chairman of the Independent Business Network, warned, Labour's determination to raise taxes is a direct move against growth, the very thing that the Chancellor put first and foremost before the election. He said that increases to inheritance tax could damage family businesses, while higher capital gains tax would put off investment and likely encourage a flight of capital. Mr. Price of the RC also warned that increases to these taxes would come back in a few years to bite both the economy and the Labour government. Daniel Herring of the Centre for Policy Studies said, hiking up taxes will squeeze further life and vitality out of the economy when taxes are already at a post-war high. It will also do nothing to fix the underlying poor performance of Britain's public services, for which we are paying more and getting less. And Tom Clougherty of the Institute of Economic Affairs said, the government's discovery of a black hole in the public finances is as disappointing as it is predictable. There is no surprise black hole, all of these spending pressures were well known in advance. It's a simple question of whether the government favours fiscal restraint or higher taxes. We will find out soon enough.